What's up? What's up, guys? It's your boy Zach Bowman. It's 8:23 p.m. on Saturday, August 24th, 2024. We're going to start off with a quote of the day and get to the rest of our day. We've had a great day. I hope you guys have had a great day. Comment below what you guys have been doing, what has been great about your day, and let me know. So we're going to start off with a quote from Joseph Campbell. We must let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. One more time from Joseph Campbell. We must let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. It's really interesting because I feel like, I had a certain timeline on life. I had a certain goal for, accomplishing X, Y, and Z. And really what it comes down to is letting things happen when they're supposed to happen. It's okay not to be on a timeline. You don't have to get married by a certain date. You don't have to have kids by a certain date. You don't have to have XYZ title by a certain date. What matters is making sure you're in the process, you're in the right place, and you calm down and you just allow life to happen. With that being said, we're going to move on to Bitcoin. The fair price calculator has Bitcoin on its power law at $74,000. It's not there quite yet. It's $10,000 cheaper at 13% undervalued at $64,443. Not too shabby. Guys, this was at $54,000 a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. It's gone up 10 grand. If you invested, you made money. If you sat on the sidelines, you didn't make money. It's as simple as that, not financial advice. Moving on to Twitter. Plan B has, I was a traditional institutional investor before I became a Bitcoiner. I noticed most traditional institutional investors, including myself, go through 3 Bitcoin stages. Stage 1, you are in awe about the almost exponential growth from $1 to $60,000 in 13 years. You can only see it and understand it when you look at the logarithmic scale. 5 orders of magnitude in 13 years mean this is a real phenomena. Note that most people never reach stage 1 because they only see a bubble or a pyramid scheme. These people are linear thinkers. Stage 2. When you start fitting curves through the data, exponential, logarithmic, power, etc., and applying stats with R2, standard deviation, t-stats, and prediction bands, the stunning regularity hits you even more. Adoption, laws of nature, whatever, this pattern is indeed non-random and somewhat predictable. Stage 3. After 5 years in Bitcoin, you start seeing deeper patterns. Bitcoin has its own time, 10-minute blocks, and its own cycle for your halving cycle. It is fascinating that all Bitcoin price gain is made in the 2 years around halvings and that the 2 years between halvings are net negative. This is what stock to flow attempts to model, very simply with just one variable and very roughly wide prediction bands. Stock to flow model R2 is actually higher, 97.7%, than typical stage 2 model, 94.7%. However, with only 4 halvings, 2012, 2016, 2024, and 2020 and 2024, this pattern could still be spurious/random. Very interesting times ahead. Man, I wish it was 2009. I wish I was invested earlier, but everyone buys at the price that they deserve it at. So, not financial advice. We'll see what happens. Nigeria to license Bitcoin and crypto exchanges as soon as this month. Wow. Giant Bitcoin advertisement spotted in front of Caesars Palace, Las Vegas. Yep. That'd be crazy in the future when Vegas is solely run on Bitcoin. And you go there and you just load up a USB charger on your phone or on your Lightning wallet or like a Fitbit, and you just go through and use Bitcoin to buy stuff. That would be awesome. Yesterday, the Fed signaled that Bitcoin is about to go parabolic. This is from Rajat. I'm going to play this because this dude is
This are
smart.
and how
He
this will
knows his
impact
stuff.
you directly. Let's get started. The first thing that I want to show you is this chart from the Federal Reserve. This is the Fed funds effective rate. It shows you what the rate was over the last few years. You're probably wondering what the Fed funds effective rate is, and I'm going to show you exactly what that means. Federal funds effective rate is the interest rate at which depository institutions 1981, we saw a recession in 2008. We can see from this chart that interest rates were increased from January 2022 all the way till October 2023, and they were increased sharply. They were increased very, very quickly. In anticipation of these interest rates going up, asset prices drop because people are less incentivized to buy
And
these
I wish it
assets
was right
because the
here.
cost of borrowing
60,000.
rises. We can see from this chart that starting in November 2021 all the way until November 2022, Bitcoin's price dropped about 80%. This was a result of interest rates going up and anyone who borrowed money to buy interest losing their position, not being able to pay back their debts, and being liquidated. Just yesterday, the Federal Reserve sent out a asset prices are going to go transaction. Around the time of recessions, the amount of money in the system increases sharply. So we can see here, December
He's
2007
got some
all
good
the way
stuff, but
till
I just don't feel
June
like listening to it.
2009, the amount
Yep. Just printing money into thin air. Yeah, Solana's jumped up, but I'm not worried about that. I'm only focused on Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Okay, so this is interesting. So Warren Buffett, one of the smartest dudes, financially speaking, but he diversified and fucked up. After Bill Gates became friends with Warren Buffett, he began to diversify his portfolio and sold Microsoft shares. Bill Gates' fortune today, or Warren Buffett did mess up, Bill Gates messed up. Bill Gates' fortune today is $138 billion. If he hadn't diversified it, it would be $1.3 trillion. Be careful with diversification and with friends who recommend it. Yeah, not financial advice. Bill Gates could be worth 10x what he is right now. Bitcoin is the only finite asset we have. All other assets can increase as in supply as demand increases. We can build more houses. We can find more gold to mine. We have more than enough diamonds. Tech companies are a dime a dozen. Bitcoin is the only asset that nobody can make more of after we reach a total supply of 21 million. And here's another tweet from Rajat. I think the worst part of the economic cycle for the economy, the global economy, hasn't even started yet. Jerome Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, strongly hinted that interest rates are about to be lowered. This isn't a result of the Fed thinking that the market is fine. It's a result of the Fed being worried that the economy is about to come to a complete halt. The Federal Reserve starts decreasing interest rates in anticipation of the recession. The Fed also lowered rates in 2007 before the Great Financial Crisis. The future belongs to the bold from Michael Saylor. Bitcoin performance versus other assets. Bitcoin 431%. The Magnificent 7 233%. The S&P 500 68%. Gold 22%. Bonds negative 17%. Yep, put your money in bonds if you want to make money. Psych, not financial advice. Oh, there's me. New Bitcoin ETF saw 252 million in inflow yesterday, the highest in a month. Bullish, not financial advice. And we're going to finish off with Fred Krueger's last tweet from 17 hours ago. This generation of Bitcoiners seems to be sensible, thrifty people. They idealize monogamy, organic food, living on the land. The 2017 crew seemed exactly the opposite. They worship the Lambo. Their ideal destinations were Miami, Ibiza, and Tulum. Interesting. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to read this quote one more time and wrap up. So this is from Joseph Campbell. We must let go of the life we have planned so as to accept the one that is waiting for us. What is waiting for you guys in the future? What are you supposed to be doing with your life? Really dig in, do some soul searching, and figure out what that is. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great night, and we look forward to catching you on the next one, and stay tuned for more.